As farmers adjust to the changing world, so do the rugged electronics that they depend on. Smarter, more resilient solutions are constantly being tested across the connected farming environment.
Of course, the world population is growing, so feeding people cost effectively as the climate changes is going to be more and more of a challenge.
We have to grow more food with less resources, and we need ag tech to drive that.
All of these varying conditions, you just need something that can perform no matter what.
You get one chance with farmers because they only have so many seasons to produce a crop over their lifespan. Ultimately, it needs to be proven to them.
When agriculture went from the horse to the tractor, even today you're seeing that kind of a fundamental switch.
This is Farm Different. Presented by DigiKey, powered by analog devices, Littelfuse, and SupplyFrame. The connected Acre is more than a collection of devices. It's a resilient ecosystem of sensors, software, and machines working together to help farmers do more with less.
Farmers are getting new insights they never had before, and that's all powered by high reliability, high performance, high quality part that comes from ADI.
Our sensors have been used in semi-autonomous and autonomous agriculture equipment that is cultivated over 8 billion hectares, which essentially is cultivating the entire arable land in the world 5 times over.
A lot of these tractors will have GPS units. That GPS needs to be accurate, or else you're not adding efficiency, you're actually creating a bottleneck. You can monitor tilt, seeing when the tractor is turning, when it's braking, and that navigation and that dead reckoning capability is coming from our parts.
When harsh environments push ag tech to the limits, safety and reliability can't be optional.
How do you make these devices high voltage and robust enough and able to survive the environment, which is going to have all kinds of temperature changes, vibration, thermal shock, and those kinds of things. So we have to make sure that when we have systems like power distribution modules, they're going to be robust and have very good ingress protection so that the water and dust doesn't get into it and corrupt the system.
We follow some strict military test standards for vibration, mechanical. We also have several components that are subjected to automotive grade testing and are compliant with AEC-Q, which provides them with more environmental robustness. It really puts us in a good position to help transform that industry in providing safer, smarter, more reliable products.
My neighbor, he farms about 3,000 acres, and on his corn planter there are sensors there that count the number of kernels that go into the ground. When they're buying corn, they're buying corn seed per kernel, which is crazy to think about that. 20 years ago, you had a mechanical wheel device that was putting seed into the ground and you had no idea how much was going in or if it was even going in. If you're dropping a corn seed, one seed every 3 inches, you need to have that accuracy throughout the entire field.
Our typical tractor or combine, when it's going across the field, is picking up 20 to 40 attributes. What's the soil type, organic matter, moisture levels, seeding rate, and all that stuff's changing on the fly. And it's also getting cloud-based. How do we maximize the production on each piece of ground? Not treating a field individually, but treating multiple fields within a field.
The Precision Technology Institute assists growers in making smart upgrades. Aided by embedded electronics, they bring next-level control to existing planters, sprayers, drills, and more.
Farmers are the first ones that could smell out whether something is being oversold or not. PTI, we actually use the equipment and perform the agronomic data research and then share it back with them, show, okay, yeah, this is this new technology, this is whether or not it's going to give you an actual return on investment for your situation. That pixelation of huge area managed all the same is just shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, and from that, that's where we're gaining more and more yield potential in each crop in each area.
There's a lot of the traditional methods of weed control, but traditional farmers, when they've got thousands of acres, they've only got so many options. We're just trying to provide another option, and ideally could be as hands-off as dropping the robot off right after planting and just living in the field all summer.
When you introduce a new spray drone to a farmer who's not in touch with new technology, it can be a pretty interesting learning curve. We're finally at a point where they can do large acre fields, not just spot spraying applications. We have farmers out there doing 500, 600 acres a day with just one spray drone.
And it's pretty wild to think about where the modern farm is compared to where it's been. And then even further, what's possible with the autonomous machines and different ways that you can work your farm.
growers, technologists, and startups work side by side to test how connected systems perform under the realities of the field.
What we're able to do is articulate very clearly what some of the major challenges that we have in our industry. And because of that, the startups come here and they want to understand from the user perspective, and in our case it's the grower, and that gives them an opportunity to build solutions that are solving problems as opposed to looking for problems with their technology.
It is becoming more high data, high tech style industry. As ag tech becomes more data driven and technology focused, it's going to bring the younger generation into ag tech.
It's not just the traditional agriculture audience anymore. It's a much broader global system. The future of farming includes people working at DigiKey, working at suppliers that are creating a new technology that is going to advance a family farm all the way to a large livestock operation.
A lot of people in my family have been farmers, and so it's cool to be able to kind of touch that industry with the skills that I have and the skills that ADI has to help feed a growing population.
If we can help make that critical harvest window more efficient, I think that's one step closer to solving efficiency problems and increasing food production, reducing waste, reducing chemical runoffs into the water. It's inspirational.
Smarter, tougher, more resilient. This is the future of agriculture. This is Farm Different.